Hello everybody and welcome back to Sakura Fantasy Chapter 1 Episode 2. My name is Xaydam and we are choosing Gwynne because I fully feel like we're going to get, you know, like a bit of a compromising situation. But what if it does lead to draw about so? I mean, that's the thing with these choices. You think they don't matter, but at the same time there's something gnawing at the back of your mind saying, no, you must pick that. What if we lead with that one? What if we lead with that one? Okay. As far as things go, with Kira, I don't think that will, the one that we did with the first compromising position, well, we chose that. Oh, fuck it, let's just go with it. I'd probably be proving her right by doing this, but I really wonder what she's so paranoid about me. Just what is she up to in her private quarters? As I focus and allow my mind to drift and imagine quickly an image quickly forms in my head. Oh, I see a perplexed looking Kira still in full armor. I know what she's doing. She's training. She's in the training grounds of all places. Oh, come on. She appears to be mumbling something to herself. Oh god, what the hell was that? Though it sounds like it's echoing and her words are slightly slurred, I managed to make out what she's saying. I wonder if acting hard is really the best way to train them. Yeah. The monsters they have to face are merciless, yes. But does that mean they should give up their own mercy too? Would they become like those monsters? Nah, that's a concept, indeed. Oh, good gracious. She seems at a loss with herself over these ideas. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, it's a concept that's used for anything, really, when it comes down to things like these. I mean, even, like, at times when we're at war, we start to wonder if what we're doing is the right thing and if it's any different from what the enemy's doing. At times, to me, while that is a logical thought process, to me when it comes to war, or battle in any case, you're both as bad as each other. Yes, I know that sounds fiddly. Yes, I know lives are lost. I'm not saying that in a bad way, but it's the kind of philosophy that comes into it, really. And if some people are here when they've watched everything that I do, highly doubted, but for argument's sake, they say they are, you would know from my Akame Kill review on episode 19 what my opinions are on it. And Kira is starting to have that concept now. But the only thing is, what makes this so fantasy-like is the fact that they're fighting monsters and not humans. So as far as we're concerned, what they're doing is right because they're fighting creatures that aren't human. It's a thought process that we have, you see. So, yeah. It's like, we start to question whether it's good when it's human on human, but when it's human on monster, we're in the right because we're fighting something that isn't human, you know? So yeah, after what happened before, I don't know, did she lose a squad? She seems to be looking at something, I can't really tell what. Am I really doing the right thing? Should they be hardened so they can handle the worst when it comes? Yes, that is a good thing. I mean, there's no point in glossing it up. Or should they allow themselves to feel? Now that's the thing. Yeah. I don't know if I should be talking to myself like this either. You never know who could be listening. Maybe that accursed Relen with her farseeing. She's probably looking at me right now and laughing. No. I'm actually curious, but for the sake of it, I'm going to say, because I don't want to get on the bad side, especially after seeing this. If it leads into a bad thing, I will. I know I always say that, but yeah. Keep watching and see what she thinks about me. As much as I shouldn't be watching, I'm curious as to what she's talking about. Maybe just a little bit longer. I think I'm doing the right thing. It's better that they sweat a little bit more now than die later. I better go back. I wonder if that Relen is farseeing in this evening. Uh-oh. It looks like she's coming back to check up on our sleeping quarters. She's coming down the hallway right now, I bet. Oh god. Quickly I climb into my bed and pretend to be asleep. It's just in time. Kira strides through the barracks door. Oh good gracious. She looks around for a moment. I can hear her walking by my bed. Looks like she isn't. Oh well. Kira disappears out the door again. Slowly and carefully I slip back out from my bed. For her harsh exterior, Kira seems to be someone quite lonely. I feel kind of wrong for spying on her. It's exactly as Gwynne described it to me. She's obviously having a private moment and it's not right for me to intrude on it. I think I should see what Gwynne is doing now. Okay. Gwynne doesn't sleep with the rest of the barracks most days, so it didn't really matter. She's often up late running errands around town. Part of her job means that she has a lot more freedom than the rest of us do. So I wonder where she could be right now. Focusing my mind, I picture my body as a puppet on strings. All I need to do is release the strings and I can wander as a spirit. Oh, I was right. Gwynne. Where is Gwynne? Eventually an image begins to form in front of my eyes. Why is there so much steam? What? Oh. That's what? Oh no. Oh no. As my vision clears up a bit more, I have to stop to fully take in the scene in front of me. Bask it in. Oh my. A very content looking and nude Gwynne is relaxing in the boiling hot bath. Oh my. Her delicate body is laid bare for me to see. Though I'm no longer in my body, I know for certain that my face is red right now. She looks absolutely relaxed in there, allowing herself to slip further and further down into the steaming water. Her delicate hands move over every part of her body. Oh my god! She's thoroughly cleaning herself from head to toe. Oh my. Don't you just want to go in and bury yourself in those ample breasts? There's so much I want to say, but I can't. This is always the best after a long day. What I said then was clean. It's so soothing for all of my muscles. I swear the cramps I get in my hands from having to do so much writing. She looks down at her hands as she says that. But nothing cures them quite like a hot bath does. Lazily, she stops slouching in the bath and puts her head over its edges, pushing her chest right up against it. Oh god. Excuse me, could I get more coal on the fire? It's starting to get a little cold for my liking. She smiles as the steam grows thicker around her. In fact, it's so thick that it begins to obscure my view of her. Oh no. That's much better. Resting into her previous position, every move causes her whole body to jiggle. I don't think I've seen her this happy while she was at the barracks. She's practically purring with delight. Nya, nya. There's plenty of work waiting for me, but I should just enjoy this moment while I can. She leans back, allowing her fingertips to drag across her body. She stops at her chest, allowing her hands to clasp them, giving her breasts a heavily squeeze. What? I grow a little bit more every day. Oh, yes. As she says that, she smiles to herself. She lets go of her chest, returning to sinking into the steaming water. Flipping over, she exposes her back to the open air. She leans forward onto her chest, allowing it to spill out. A small, content sigh escapes from her lips. She lies there for a while before sitting back up. With one limp arm, she reaches over the side of the bath and grabs a book. It doesn't have any title on its cover, but it's a very ancient looking tome. She turns page after page with her delicate fingertips. Eventually she gets out, water streaming down her body. She looks thoroughly pleased. That was excellent. Oh my, I suppose I have to get back soon. She becomes a little sad as she says that. But I'll be back soon. That was unexpected indeed. But I cannot say I did not enjoy it, indeed. Spying on people at this hour doesn't feel right, but it does when you see something like that. Does it? I shouldn't do it so often. I shouldn't do it so often. It just isn't right to spy on others. The late hours of the day are when people are their most vulnerable. This is when their darkest thoughts and fears come to the surface too. Using my gift for such trivial reasons would get me a thorough scalding from Kira. Why did I say at? I'm reminded constantly that it's a boon from our Creator, a powerful and precious boon. To misuse it would be disrespectful to not only the people around me, but to the Creator too. I never did believe in that creation nonsense though. Sure, I don't have an explanation for why I'm able to see far and distant places all the way from this barracks damn chair. Got stuck on my blood. But I find it hard to believe that a god which I've never seen nor heard any evidence of is the one who is responsible for it. Especially after everything that has happened to us. Then again, so little in this world makes sense. I've heard that the Empress Ardina is supposed to be 1,000 years old. Oh god, 1,000 odd years old. For every single one of those years she has been ruling from that castle. She does not have a gift as far as I know. There are other powers of this world that can be exploited, I think. I can't help but smile when I think of her legends. She's still as beautiful as she was 100 years ago, they've told me. Her legend and tales have been retold throughout our empire for as long as I can remember. My own mother used to read them to me every night before I went to sleep. I dream of being a great heroine myself, protecting my loved ones and the vulnerable people of our lands. As nostalgic as I am about those times, they were also times of fear. We never knew when they would raid or where they would attack from. We never knew what exactly would attack us either. I don't think we ever saw the same monsters twice. Each one of them was twisted in a completely different way. What they used to be before the sickness took them is anyone's guess. Oh, sounds like the bloody Darkspawn. No one seems to want to admit that they exist either. They just hide deeper and deeper inside their fortresses and hope the problem will go away. I, of all people, know that they won't go away. They won't stop until we're all dead. One day, they might get past the walls. I need to be ready for that day. Everyone needs to be ready. For the moment, the best thing I can do to prepare is try and get some sleep. I've been sitting up for long enough thinking to myself, da 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 da.